yeah, from the Catalan government.
Cool.
Yeah.
How did you, maybe in a little bit, maybe we can find each other later today
Yeah.
and I learn how you managed to get government funds to run it.
Yeah, it was not easy because we had to. Yeah, we didn't ask for permit when we began. Then we had to show with data that what we were doing was working, which was interesting because from the beginning we were collecting this data not with the indicator that the government used to pick up,
Yeah.
but more developing our own indicators to make sure that the experiences of the women are taken into account, and also that the information that we are collecting is important and relevant for the women.
Absolutely.
Then from the beginning we had a lot of data. And also what was nice is that we had our own database that was updated every day. Then the government has this data from 2 years ago. No? You collect the data from the services, they have to systematize it and they have to publish it. Then this data is totally obsolete when it's alive and with this life. Then we had all this data showing that what we are doing is working, but also providing some data about the reality that we were working.
Yeah.
And because we were working on women and gender and transgender people, that data was not there. Then all of this, and also showing the connection with the community, it was obvious that we were like, making something that nobody else was doing and giving an answer for problems that have been always there. I have to say that the Catalan government has had a commitment with harm reduction for the past 30 years, and for us was they were supportive. They were not against that, but of course we didn't ask for permit. Then we had to work a little bit on that, and it's true that at the beginning the support came from the drug department.
Yeah.
But who really is supporting us is the feminist department, which has been crucial because it's the first time that they understand that this is not a matter of drugs, it's a matter of violence and trauma for women.
Yes.
Then in that sense, it's also good because we could work on this transversal answer. Now we are not talking about drugs, we are talking about housing, we are talking about mental health, we are talking about sex worker, we are talking about
Gender-based violence.
gender-based violence, no? Then it was really interesting, and now we are working on that direction, no? That drug policy or harm reduction should be everywhere, not in the drug department.
Yeah.
Because what happens if not is that we have these harm reduction services that have to face all the problems with no solutions, because all the solutions or all the tools that the harm reduction has are addressed to HIV, overdose, etc., etc. But we don't have housing. We don't have shelters, protective shelters.
The basic things.
Then was super important to change the focus.
Perfect.
And put the focus on the person, no?
Yeah.
And I think that this is another thing that we did, you know, like we come from a system that segmentized the person, no? If I have a problem around housing, I have to go there. I have a health issue, I have to go there, but nobody's looking at me as myself with everything together, no?
Yeah.
Then
Whole person care, right?
yeah, then it was super important to put the people in the center in that sense.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Muchas
Thank you.
gracias. Un ejemplo, an example in
Thank you.
Barcelona.
Thank you.
Hopefully Los Angeles will follow. We have a lot of inequality. We have a housing crisis, never like before in my 30 years of life. There has never been so many people living on the streets. And the overdose deaths in California and Los Angeles are so high, with unhoused people experiencing the worst, and transgender sex workers of color experiencing the worst of the structural violence. So hopefully we can follow in your footsteps, learn from you.
I'm super happy to work together. Anything that we can help and learn from you, because you also. We don't have the synthetic opiates now. Then we're gonna have a lot to learn when they arrive to Barcelona, for sure, from what you have been doing for the past.
See.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we'll be back next year.
Yeah.
Vas a ver.